Hello Internet! I'm Hazel and this is how I beat the legendary pet Netherfist in Tanaan Jungle. You can fight this guy once per day for a bag of Fel-Touched Pet Supplies, which can include one of 4 new pets and other assorted goodies. You can find Netherfist here in Tanaan Jungle. Currently, there's no quest involved, so just find him, beat him, and you'll get your bag. In the first slot, I've got my Unborn Valkyr with moves set to Cursive Doom and Unholy Ascension. In the second slot, I'm bringing my Stitched Pup with Diseased Bite, Howl, and Consume Corpse. You can switch out the Stitched Pup for any pet with Howl, but his undead damage comes in handy here. For your third pet, pick a strong counter to Netherfist's backup of the day, or just your favorite pet with strong survivability. I'm a fan of Chi-Chi with Alpha Strike, Tranquility, and Ethereal, so that's what I'm doing. If you're missing Chi-Chi, the Anubisath Idol is also really good at living through stuff. Alright, so make sure you start with your Unborn Valkyr in the top slot, and let's go right ahead. So, our first move is going to be to Cursive Doom. Now this is very similar to what we used on Skrillex. It's actually almost exactly the same thing, except that because Netherfist doesn't have dodge, you don't need to worry about avoiding that. He does have Haymaker, which hurts a whole lot, which is why I'm using Unholy Ascension on turn 2, instead of YOLOing and trying to get some Shadow Slashes in first. And then we switch to the Stitched Pup. Now, if I was a smart person, I would have used Diseased Bite maybe once before I used Consume Corpse, but I mean, I'm not the smartest person ever, but you know, it works out. So I decided to YOLO Diseased Bite in twice. Now you don't need to do this. The Cursive Doom with Unholy Ascension is actually going to solo him, so you're just biding a time until you're ready to Howl. Stitched Pup comes back on his undead power racial magic stuff, and he uses Howl, which is going to finish off Netherfist. So had I used Consume Corpse at a more judicious time, I may have had some time to chomp away at the Horned Lizard with my Stitched Pup, but you know what? It's all okay because your third pet is going to be a Live Lord. So Stitched Pup is done. We have 9 rounds of the thingy to live through, 9 rounds of Fel Corruption, and then 5 rounds of Unholy Ascension left. And then with Chi-Chi, I like Chi-Chi a whole lot. He's very good in this kind of thing. I like him in this spot particularly because against this Horned Lizard that he happened to have, he takes less damage. And then he does extra damage to the Fen Crab that comes next. So your whole goal is going to be to keep Tranquility up maximum amount of time. You want to keep it up every single round, so as soon as it falls off you want to be reapplying it. We're using Ethereal on cooldown to buy ourselves an extra round to let Fel Corruption kind of tick down without eating super huge amounts of damage. And then we're filling it with Alpha Strike, and we have enough speed to be faster than Horned Lizard, and then later the Fen Crab, and generally most things that come in behind. Like I said before, if you don't happen to have a Chi-Chi, Hatchling of Chi-JiThe, the Anubisath Idol, which you should have because he's good for a large amount of things, with his Deflection and Stoneskin and or Sandstorm, is fantastic at also living because his healing comes from his humanoid racial whenever he can successfully hit something with Crush. Or any ability, but you're going to be using Crush. He'll heal himself up a little bit, so he can do quite well soloing the second 2 pets as well. I just like Chi-Chi because he just, yeah, I don't know. He's cute. He's cute. Look at him. Look at his little beak. Perfect. So this takes a little bit of time. But same thing, just keep up Tranquility, Alpha Strike away, and then Ethereal on cooldown. Now make sure that you mouse over your enemy pets when they first come out, just so you can see what kind of moves they have, because that will randomize as well. See if you're dealing with something like a dive or a lift off, or just sort of get an idea for what's coming, so you know if you need to save your Ethereal or your Deflection for something really boomy. In this case, he doesn't have anything especially painful, so I'm just using Ethereal on cooldown. Perfect, so we finally outlasted that Fel Corruption buff. I am being super uber careful. I probably could have YOLO'd a bit at the end here. But I am just keeping up Tranquility to the maximum amount of time, and we finish him off with an Alpha Strike. Perfect. So, let's check out and see what we got in our Fel-Touched Pet Supplies. We have 2 Pet Charms and a Battle Pet Bandage. There we go. And that's how I do it. Check out my channel and subscribe for guides to the other Tanaan legendary pets and more. Let me know what you think and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!